Today we are in the landing at St. John's community. Now the two model homes I have for you today are by Pulte Homes. I would really say that these homes are perfect for the single family. Maybe you're newly married, maybe you're married and you're working on baby number 1 or 2. I'm trying to convince my wife that it's time for number 2. But these are perfect for you if you value A-rated schools, you want to be a part of a community where you can have amazing date nights and just have things to do in the area. You don't want to miss this video. Y'all, it is a wonderful day the Lord has made. Let's hop in. Okay, so the first model we're looking at today is the Highgate. Now, I will say this particular model is perfect for somebody who's looking for affordability. You want to be in the St. John's community, you want to be surrounded by the A-rated schools, and you're upsizing your family. You have this beautiful porch here. Absolutely love this floor plan. I think you guys are going to like it as well. Let's see what it is we are working with. So what I love immediately as we step into the home, it's kind of subtle, but also not really. The main portion of the home is nice and separated from all the other rooms. So if you're transitioning from like renting, this is going to be a really, really nice change. So we walk into this first room, very, very easily convertible into an office space. Really whatever you want. Works very well as a guest area as well, just being so separated from the rest of the home. Decent amount of closet space in here. Again, just this layout, it already creates that sense of, I don't know, it just feels a lot larger than 1,700 square feet. We have the bathroom here, right in between. You have the tile, not to the ceiling, but that's definitely okay. It makes up for it by having the tub. Very, very nice here. And then of course we have this secondary bedroom as well. Love the accent wall there. And then the closet is positioned in a very smart area. It's not immediately bursting right when you walk into the room. And then you have about the same amount of space as the other room. So as we make our way down the hallway, again, it's just nice and separated from the main living area. So you have this whole entire wing. Here's where you'll find the garage and the HVAC closet. Right through here, you have your 2-car garage with the epoxy flooring. Then you immediately have the laundry room right in front of that garage door. Very spacious in here. I was really surprised actually by this portion of it here. Nice column, you can do whatever you want there. Very, very good. And then of course you have that third bedroom here. Again, nice and separated. I'd really say, I mean, these front bedrooms, they're truly ideal for kids, guests, and then of course you have that other room which can be a dedicated home office. This plan really is for the upsizing buyer. It solves a lot of the biggest challenges, which is needing those extra rooms without sacrificing any of the main living space. If you're relocating, you're working remotely, having these bedrooms positioned away from the main living area, it's next level. Decent amount of storage here, really more of like a coat closet. And now we have our main living area. And look at how open and beautiful this is. You can see really just how everything is separated, but also still closely knit together. So the kitchen, fully designed for functionality, not just aesthetics. You have really nice soft close all throughout, which is beautiful. There's enough counter space for daily use. You have a lot of storage room to work with. Here you can see we even have the soft close in the counters. So I really like that. And then of course you have your natural gas stove. Very, very cool. Now, I really like this here. This L shape, it just gives you so much room in the kitchen. If you like to cook, you don't have to worry about kind of bumping heads in the cooking spot by the stove. You have here where it's nice and separated. You have that beautiful window letting more natural light in. Everything about this is just so practical. Even more so, the dishwasher is here and not connected to the island, which is more typical for homes at this price point. Very happy to see that. And then here we just have your pantry. Very, very sizable. I was really shocked by the amount of space that you actually get. And of course, you can always kind of DIY this as well. A lot of options in a home like this. All right, and then moving on from here, the dining space, it just fits naturally into the layout, right? It makes it really easy to host family dinners. You have a lot of casual gatherings. It just works well for people who are relocating, who may not know a whole lot of people yet, but you want a home that supports building community over time. You have that beautiful outdoor space that you can see straight from the dining area. It's just really flexible, it's open, and it's easy to adapt as your needs change. Now we're walking over to the living room, and I love this space here. The ceiling really shows you this is the living room, just having that there. And I would say this open concept area, it really just brings everybody together. It solves the issue of a home looking great online, but then maybe feeling choppy later. When you're actually inside, you can cook, you can keep an eye on your kids, you can entertain guests, or just relax. You won't ever feel disconnected from anybody here in the living room. I really, really enjoy this. Let me know in the comment sections what you guys think about this space here. Now, the owner's suite is located in the back of the room, and I mean, just take a look at this space. It's so beautiful, it's so large. What's really cool about that separation is that it adds so much more privacy away from all of those secondary bedrooms. This is where a lot of buyers really decide if this plan actually will work for them or not. Let me know in the comments how you feel about having your master bedroom away from everybody else. Most people like it, but some people don't. Now, the bathroom is designed around efficiency and comfort. Everything is positioned to support the daily routines of life. You have your dual vanities here, very nice. You have the soft close on all of the drawers, and then you have this beautiful oversized mirror. Really, really nice here. And then, of course, you have your freestanding shower, nice and covered with the glass opening. If you're moving out of a rental, this really feels like a true upgrade because it's not flashy, but it works. You have this bathroom here, nice and covered by a door. Just a small little feature, but I do like that. And then we have our walk-in closet. Again, another potential DIY project if you want to kind of change the system in here, but you have a lot of space to work with. Very, very nice. Now, as we head to the backyard, if you're watching this and you're trying to figure out if this home will actually fit your lifestyle, that's exactly why I filmed these tours. If you're relocating, upsizing, or buying new construction here in Northeast Florida, and you want help thinking about the layouts, my contact info is below. Feel free to reach out. I'd be happy to help you compare any options and decide what actually works. All right, now we've made our way outside. Really, really nice space back here. You have this beautiful lanai that covers all of your back patio. I'm really, really enjoying this here. Now, of course, everything is determined by your lot size. If having a lot of yard is important for you, I will send them over to you so you can see where you can build or what's already move-in ready that has a lot of yard available. Now, you'll find the prices for these homes that we're looking at today in the description below. I'm really excited because I believe this is one of the most affordable and best plans there is, especially if you're looking to relocate to St. Johns County for the schools, the community, and all the lifestyle has to offer. Okay, now we're looking at the Coral Grand, and this is one of my favorite models out here. This home is built for somebody who wants space that feels intentional, flexible, and they're looking to be here long term, right? It's the kind of layout that works if you're upsizing or even if you're buying for the first time. Look at this beautiful walkway as we walk in. I love kind of the black and white combination. Let's go ahead and hop in and see what this has to offer. So similar to the last plan, one thing Pulte is doing really good is that they're creating that separation from the other bedrooms being away from all of the main living area, right? So right when we walk in here, you have this first room right at the door. Again, very good, could be an office space, but with the amount of square footage you get on this home, they have a flex space that would work better. So it may make the perfect guest room or even a mother-in-law room. Really good amount of closet space you get in here as well. Definitely really nice. And then it connects from there into its own downstairs bathroom. So very good finishes in here. I really appreciate what they have going. Now the tile doesn't go all the way to the ceiling, and yet it absolutely works. Very nice. And then behind the door, you just have that linen closet. So for towels, anything else that you want. Now I wanted to point this out to you. I don't see this often in homes, but I really appreciate it when I see it. Just having this little cubby right here. It's a very small detail, but it really works. I don't know why, I love seeing that. Then we have just some additional storage. Again, more so like a coat rack when you walk into the home from the front. Very, very nice. So you have this flex space here on the right side. Now, this is why I was saying maybe this could be your office space, or it could just be a separate play area for the kids. Either way, it's really nice, it's very large, and it works for whatever it is you're looking for. And with this big entryway into it, I mean, you could put French doors there, you could have some barn doors separating. There's just so many options you have available. Now, directly adjacent from there, we have the garage. This is a 2-car garage, again, with the epoxy flooring. Very, very nice, very spacious for sure. All right, and then here we have just your other kind of storage space just right under the stairs. Very deep, works really, really nicely. Again, Pulte just does a good job with functionality for their homes. And then you have your laundry room here. Kind of felt like a sink belonged here, at least on this part of the wall, but not a big deal. Very, very nice in here as well. A lot of natural light. And now we're going to take a look at our main living area. And this is really where the Coral Grand just completely defines itself. The open living area brings the kitchen, the dining, and the family room all together. It feels expansive and grounded. So here you kind of have like this separation, right? So you have this area, which is under the light. As you can see, it can be a play area. It's almost like a sunroom-esque type thing because it's not necessarily with the living room, but it's still connected. Let me know in the comments what you would do with that space. But here you see this is very clearly defined as the living room, which you can kind of tell by the ceiling separation. Very spacious, very grand. Just relaxing and homey. That's probably what I like the most about it. On top of the fact that, you're looking at an open layout where everybody is connected no matter what you're doing in the home. Really, if you want a home where people just naturally gather but still have room to breathe, this layout just does that very well. You have these oversized windows letting natural light in. The dining space just fits so naturally into the open layout without feeling like it was thought of later. It's large enough to host family gatherings, and it still works for just everyday meals. You're just so apart and connected to everything. Now, the kitchen is clearly designed to be the anchor of the home, right? It's positioned so that you're connected to both areas. It's very functional, as you can see here. You have a lot of space, a lot of cabinet space, very, very cool. And then you can opt in to have wireless charging on your countertop. Let me know how you feel about that in the description below. If cooking and hosting and just generally multitasking is you're definitely going to appreciate the way this layout is looking in the kitchen. Now, what I like here as well, I'm 5'6" and I can reach over the fridge. I think that's really important. Extra storage that you can reach is always a plus. And then of course, we do have the soft close all around. So that's a very nice feature for sure. I'm gonna open up these cabinets just so you can kind of see what you're working with. Cabinets also, of course, are soft close. Again, this is a gas community, so really cool there. And look at this separation. You have so much elbow room and wiggle room. Very nice. And then you have, of course, your oven and microwave stackable combo. And then here we have your walk-in pantry. Decent amount of space in there for sure. Really cool. Now here we're gonna go ahead and walk into the master, which of course is on the bottom floor, and the secondary bedrooms are all upstairs, so you get a lot of extra privacy in this room. And as you can see, it's just so serene, so beautiful. If natural light matters to you, let me know. I'll get you a lot where you can have this type of natural light coming into your room. I like to wake up with the sun, not an alarm. If you're the same way, you definitely want to be next to where the sun rises. Yeah, I just really like this room. Again, it's just so bright, so vibrant. Let's check out the master bathroom. So really beautiful in here. You have your dual vanities, again with that oversized mirror. Very, very cool setup here. You have the soft close, of course. And then you have your freestanding shower. Very, very nice. I like that you get the bench combo with the cubby as well. Very cool. You have your linen closet here for towels. Directly across from that is your toilet, separated by a door. Small feature, but sometimes there's not a door. And then we have your walk-in closet. Very sizable in here. Probably, again, your first DIY project to get a nice system going. But really spacious. I'm very pleased with the size of it for the square footage. Really cool. So we're gonna go ahead and make our way upstairs. If this home is starting to check some of your boxes, definitely when you're ready, feel free to reach out to me. I will be here and available to help guide you through if this area and community actually makes sense for you. A lot of people are moving to St. Johns County because of the A-rated schools, the fact that you're close to the beach, and there's just so much to do here, especially when it comes to date nights. You don't want to miss this area. So up here you have the secondary loft. Very beautiful, very spacious, easily a kid's room as well. That's why it's kind of hard to tell if that downstairs should be a kid's room or an office space. Good closet there. Now my camera did die, so forgive me, but that was just a closet. Here we have this like play area or secondary living room. Whatever you want it to be, it just works. Yeah, I absolutely love this area. It's just so convenient, so much you can do here. And then back here, of course, is where we will find those final secondary bedrooms. Now you have your HVAC closet here, separated by double doors. Not gonna open both of them. Now what's really cool about these bedrooms is that they're very sizable. They're perfect for if you have young kids. Just know that they absolutely are gonna grow into these rooms, right? Because why would a 2-year-old need a closet this big? But when they're 13, it may make sense. So keep that in mind when you're looking at these, because again, they're going to grow into these rooms for sure. Now here we have that shared bathroom down or on the upstairs. Tile all the way up to the ceiling. You have your tub. Again, just very convenient. And of course you have your towel closet right behind the door. Overall, just a lot of nice extra space. And then here we have that other bedroom upstairs. I have a 2-year-old daughter, and so when I look at a room like this, I just think, man, I can't wait for her to finally be able to use all of her space. So again, just keep that in mind, especially if you have kids. They're going to grow into the space and they're going to come to really appreciate what you've got for them. From up here, you can also see the front entryway as well, and then that extra window at the top. So really beautiful for sure. Let's go ahead now and make our way to the outside just to give you an idea of what the lot has to offer. And hey, if you want to learn more about myself and you want some more new construction tips or relocation tips, follow my Instagram in the description. You'll see a lot more of me, and that's where I will give a whole lot more tips when it comes to buying new construction as well. Now, this backyard is absolutely beautiful, and I think it just showcases really how amazing you can set things up when you have the lot space. You have this beautiful oversized lanai that goes all the way to the end here. You have this beautiful cooking area. If you like to host and entertain outside, this is definitely an upgrade you want to add. I love to have the guys over and grill for everybody, so you don't want to miss an opportunity like this. You have this nice curvature here, and then of course you can set up your fire pit and everything else. So absolutely beautiful for sure. Let me know if this type of plan actually would make sense for you, and I'll start sending you the lots and other information. Now, there are 2 other plans that they build here. I will have that video up in about a week, so be sure to subscribe if you're looking to move to the landings here in St. Johns County, but that will be the end for this particular model. Hey, thank you so much for watching the video, guys. If you have not already, please subscribe so you don't miss out on any other videos. The whole point of making these videos is to help you decide if these communities actually make sense for your lifestyle. So if you're moving in from another state, reach out to me when you're ready so I can help guide you and give you a curated plan when it comes to actually looking for the right community and new construction for you. Now, if you're a local, same thing. Maybe you're done renting, maybe it's just finally time to upsize. Whatever the case may be, reach out to me when you're ready, and let's work step by step to make this process simple and easy. Where a lot of buyers go wrong is they try to do this by themselves. They'll work with the on-site agent. Next thing you know, they're on the news because something wasn't done correctly. That's where I step in. Me as an agent, I represent you. The on-site agents, they represent the builders. So y'all, thank you so much for watching. I will catch you in the next one. God bless.